Iran has been attacking the Australian Jewish community, Lewis's takeaway in Bondi, and also the synagogue in Melbourne. Here's the story.
Prompted the Australian government into unprecedented action, expelling the Iranian ambassador from Canberra. Australia's Jewish community has been living in fear amid rising anti-Semitic attacks. Tonight, a bombshell revelation. The Iranian government directed at least 2 of these attacks. In an extraordinary press conference, the Prime Minister and nation's top spy claim there's enough compelling evidence to point the finger at Iran for the firebombing of the Adass Israel synagogue in Melbourne in December while early morning worshippers were inside, and an arson attack on Jewish business Lewis Continental Kitchen at Bondi in October. The owners, we're told, are beside themselves. These were extraordinary and dangerous acts of aggression orchestrated by a foreign nation on Australian soil. They were attempts to undermine social cohesion.
That is the very power of terror. It makes you question yourself and change your daily activities. It makes you fearful about living your life, and that's exactly what these attacks do to our community. Intelligence claims commanders in Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps through a complex web of channels, and the international criminal world tasked people here to carry out the attacks. 7 people have been arrested across the 2 different crimes. Some of the alleged perpetrators did this because they were paid to do it. In response, the Iranian ambassador to Australia has been declared persona non grata, kicked out of the country along with 3 other diplomats. They have 7 days to leave. This is the first time in the post-war period that Australia has expelled an ambassador. The Australian embassy in Tehran has suspended operations. The ambassador and DFAT officials safely moved to another country, and the federal government will introduce legislation listing the IRCG as a terrorist organisation, as it is in other countries, including Canada and the US. While we sit opposite from the government in this chamber, we are entirely united behind the measures announced today. Authorities say not every anti-Semitic attack in Australia is linked to Iran, but more likely are. Investigations are ongoing. Any attack on our social cohesion is an attack on Australia. Chloe Boris, 10 News.
Well, there we go. So goodbye to Tehran out of Australia. Go back to where you come from, mate. We don't need your crap. That's why we like being in an island, a continent. Anyway, bye from Hominoid. We are very smart down here.